Again, welcome back to another video, and I don't know if the microphone is turned. Never know where to turn this microphone up. But anyway, wondering why the different angle. It was announced recently that Tino Lorber is going to do this big Blu-ray of Hard Target, and they're mislabeling it like the theatrical cut and the director's cut. And a lot of people got excited, but I'm like, well, I hate to burst your bubble. The director's cut they're saying is not the director's cut you're thinking. If you think it's going to be the work print cleaned up and such, no. The director's cut they're saying is the international cut. If you're wondering, Jean-Claude Van Damme's Hard Target, US theatrical, was on DVD, but then in the UK there was an international cut that was out about 3 minutes longer, give or take. And then, weirdly enough, when the film came to Blu-ray, they put that international cut on the Blu-ray. So pretty much, Tino Lorber's director's cut that they're talking about, you can get on Blu-ray at any Best Buy online for $10. Only it's in 4K, which I don't care about 4K. I'm sorry, I don't. So I'll stick with my fan cut. So I know that's burst a lot of bubbles on that. It's like, well, I don't mean to. I think they're mislabeling it as director's cut because of ignorance. They should label it the international cut. But again, if people are buying that, think you don't get the work print cleaned up, you're going to be in for a rude awakening, sadly. Because Universal will never give that up. They'll never do it. There's money to be made, but studios are dumb. Even John Woo has said that he would gladly do it because he knows that cut has a following. They'll never do it because Universal's too busy making 15 more Fast and Furious movies. But I figure also I would talk about my fan cut, which isn't much because I'm not an expert at it, not by far. I did put in my community tab. I had a guy, very nice guy, but he mentioned that when he was watching it, there was a bit of slowdown and the mouths were not syncing up. I didn't notice it because I'm watching it even on my computer, and I could show a little bit, but here's the thing. Because the webcam doesn't do the best at looking at images, it will look like slowed down via the webcam, but I'll do my best. I won't show too much because don't want to get in trouble. And because this stupid lighting here is going to look not as good. But yeah, I don't really notice slowdown. Again, the webcam is probably going to show it because the webcam's not going to show the video the best, but
217 bucks. I'll pay that off on this cruise. Nobody ships out if they're in arrears, you know that. I'm not gonna pay my dues if I can get the job. I don't.
So that's just an example. I didn't really notice like slowdown and such. It is an AVI file. I don't know if that makes a difference. But as for what's in this fan cut, it's mainly the work print because I do prefer Van Damme's voice is natural. Because when, for some reason, they made Van Damme redub his own voice for some reason, which I don't understand that at all. He sounds better in this cut. But, so it's mainly the work print, but with some changes. Number one, the opening. The very, very opening has a theatrical cut because I like the way the titles appear better. See, when it forms Hard Target, just looks better on that. Then let's go back to the work print. And you will notice, cut to a scene here. Let's find a scene here. There are no time codes. So I got rid of the time codes, pretty much just hid them. Was able to hide the time codes and it makes it look a lot better. Usually you would see time codes and it'd be annoying, irritating. Now that they're gone, it just makes the whole scene look better. Fuck you, kid. Fuck you. Get off my lawn. And actually, I've come to really appreciate the look of the work print. I love the color scheme. It just looks like it's like a grindhouse look to Hard Target. It just looks, and then of course the soundtrack, his work prints they use music from other films until they get pretty much the right length of the movie. Then they get a composer in, and so this has like music from Aliens and First Blood. This cut I did add one or two other pieces of music near the end, but some other stuff I did. I added in when Lance Henriksen's playing the piano in the work print, you see animals getting killed, which I thought was a dumb choice, so I add in the theatrical cut of that. Once in a while I add in a theatrical cut if it's pretty much the same thing, but only it looks better, video quality wise. But again, didn't want to go back and forth, new, old, new, old, new, old, so I mostly kept the work print. When Van Damme is shooting at the oncoming vehicle, and there's a point where he stands all the way up, which I always thought looked ridiculous. As big of a fan as I am of this movie, I'm like, that part does look a bit ridiculous, where he's literally surfing the damn thing. And I'm like, well, if I can find it. Let's see, I know I'm looking at my face. Wow, this is a great video, just me up close, and check out my beard. But let's see, get to this. Now, usually you would see Van Damme standing all the way up, but was able to take that out, and the scene I just think looks a bit better without that Van Damme literally standing on it like this, and it, which is funny because when you watch it, he's standing on it, and then the next shot he's hunched down and his hands on the handle, so it actually works a bit better continuity wise too. So again, once in a while a theatrical version's in it, mainly like when Van Damme and his fight, because I think the music works a bit better and the sound effects a bit stronger. And yeah, you tell that the webcam doesn't show this footage the best because it's a little bit herky-jerky, but and then I'll go back to the word print. Once I was able to find a way to hide the time codes, it does make it look a little bit better. And I'm not an expert on this. Actually, you know what? Honestly, the best thing, I'll put the link down below if those do want to download it and give it a watch. Again, honestly, maybe this will help lead to someone who actually knows what they're doing and will actually do this in a much better fashion. And I would highly see it. But again, I'm far from an expert. This is different from the one I had on BitChute. BitChute I don't really use anymore because BitChute is such a clunky, broken website. So, and I had uploaded a version of this on there, but this is actually a different version. So, in my opinion, a little bit improved version than what I did last time. And yeah, for those interested in giving it a watch, feel free. I mean, as I'm holding here, like the webcam just wants to slow down whenever it wants to, but dude, for those interested, I'll put the link down below. And if you want to give it a watch, feel free. If not, no worries. Believe me, don't expect much because I'm not the best at it. I'm far from it, but a little bit something to do for fun. So with that said, thanks for watching, take care, and stay tuned for another video. Later.